Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up? Welcome to the Varsity Radio Show, and it is a wonderful show. It's going to be quite fantastic, and what makes it fantastic are the people in the room, and I was so lucky to get the one, the only, the amazing, the incredible Caroline Smith.
Oh, wow, you're giving me a lot to live up to here.
That's right. You lived up to it last time. I figured it would be easy just to continue the winning. So
I'll do my best.
You'll do your best. So she just came fresh off of a traffic jam, and if any of y'all have ever been in one of those, they're quite fun.
Goodness.
Stephen, I don't know how I don't lose my salvation on 431 at least like 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, you don't get to drive 69 between Arab and Coleman anymore. So, that's a 2-lane road. That one will get you.
Yeah, when you get stuck behind somebody and there's no way around them.
They're not
whatsoever.
in any hurry at all.
It's like, I am going to be here forever. So, anyway, we are going to have Mckane Goggans, and we're having Whitt with us today.
Very good.
Hey, we are gonna, I want to introduce the person who pushes the button, slides the sliders, makes all the magic happen, but most importantly, he takes care of all the Oompa Loompas, which is quite the job. It's quite the job as they're jumping into the chocolate waterfall right now. And so, his name is the Willy Wonka of radio, Steven Spiegel.
Nobody ever tells you how much you have to spend on dental insurance with the Oompa Loompas. Seriously.
You know,
because that's part of their pay is they get to eat their weight, basically.
Oh, yeah.
As much as they want to.
So my question is, what do you get in return?
In return, I get their undivided
love,
loyal
and admiration,
and they work for me. I mean, basically, it's room and board, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
not everybody can say, "Oh, I'm just lazing around the chocolate pool."
That's right. Does anybody want to apply for Steven's Oompa Loompa?
Sounds enticing.
Right. Gonna hang out in the chocolate pool. I have heard in Hershey, Pennsylvania, they actually have a chocolate pool or something like that you can get in.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Checks out.
Yeah. But the follow-up question is, do I really want to eat chocolate that people have been in?
That's kind of like that.
Solid question, right?
It's a valid point.
Yeah.
If you were to fill a swimming pool with Jell-O, would you eat your way out?
Yeah.
You know?
I think you would suffocate.
Yeah.
You think
so? I think as great as that sounds, that would be terrifying. If you didn't land with your head out.
Yeah. Even if I was the only person in the Jell-O pool, I don't think I'd want to eat it.
No.
Wow.
If you were the only person.
I mean, think if you were like walking on the concrete outside the pool before and then you jump in.
Yes.
That's yucky to me.
Yeah. And you definitely want to go feet first, though. Like, you know.
Yeah.
No,
again,
man. Straight. Just have your scuba gear on. Yeah, you need scuba gear.
Yeah, but then you only
get
oxygen. You only get to last 2 hours?
Well, see, you do this alternating thing. You take the mask off, so you can eat, put the mask back on, and breathe.
So you're eating for your life.
Yeah, you have 2 hours.
Sounds like a horror movie.
It's like an eating competition.
That's really bad.
Goodness.
You know, unless you're that guy, what's his name that eats all those hot dogs?
Joey Chestnut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not looking good for you.
Wow.
So I know, hey, we just went down a quite terrifying road, but I'll tell you about a place that's not terrifying, and it's Marco's Pizza.
Oh, man, it's delicious.
There are pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, beverages in the shops Albertville, and then the Albertville Mullet, B&B Video Games.
Yes.
Yeah. You need to check that place out.
I do. I really do.
It's quite wonderful. By Pizza Hut. 80s style arcade in the back, local video game retail store in the front. That is B&B Video Games. Hey, we are on all the social medias. Steven can tell you where to find us.
Sure. Right now we are live on YouTube, and we're live on Facebook, and right here on the radio. Plus, we're tape delayed right now. We'll be going to Horizon Communications as well. That'll be tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're going to be on TV.
Right?
Yeah. What's the guy in...
We made it big time.
That's right. You made it big. But anyway,
a big thank you to Mike Harden for making that happen. He's the guy who runs Horizon. So
thank you, Mike.
Really nice guy.
We so appreciate you, and thanks for putting us on the Varsity Radio Show on there. Hey, we're gonna do my favorite segment right now over on the social medias, and if you are watching Horizon, you're seeing this right now. So check this out. The music has to be really good, but I never get to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
One of those things.
Your snippet.
Yeah. They would knock us off.
They would.
Played the whole song.
They really would.
Isn't that sad?
It's very sad.
You know what's not sad?
What's not sad?
Meme of the week!
Meme of the week!
Memes of the week.
Oh,
I love this. I love memes. They speak to me.
Right? This
Like
one
this
I
one.
saw and I just giggled. This one is so good because here we are in April and it's like tornado season, right?
This is genius!
That's really smart.
My follow-up question is, why haven't I thought of this ever in my life until this moment?
That's what they need to do when you send out a tornado warning.
Yes.
Just automatically get some hot dogs and stick them in your pocket.
That's
That's
right.
it.
You know, that dog, that search dog is going to watch. He's going to watch. He's going after you with frequency. Like, he's pursuing
That
you.
nose is going to be busy.
In the event of a tornado, put some wieners in your pocket. That way, the search dogs will find you first.
Not just any wieners, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be
Oscar Mayer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Future sponsor of the Varsity Radio
It's going to
Oh,
happen
yeah.
one day. We're going to ride in the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile. It's going to be a big deal. You know you would want to do that.
I've seen one, but I've just been up next to it. Oh, to be in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, you've made it.
How about driving it?
Oh.
Right?
Parallel
Cool.
parking would be
Right?
a nightmare.
It
No,
would.
I don't want to parallel park that thing. You would have to walk distances somewhere. You know, recently, since it's Easter week, archaeologists have uncovered glitter still in the early church carpet from VBS, held in 150 AD.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That doesn't shock me.
you know,
You can never get rid of it.
no,
I mean, it's just always there.
always, forever, and that one cracks me up. Whoever invented slime and then made a YouTube video to show kids how to make slime, I hope you step on a Lego.
Oh,
Right?
I bet that's how my mom felt when slime was like really big for my age group.
Yeah,
5th grade. My
Yeah.
mom was like, "You better not bring that slime in the house because it's gonna get all over stuff."
Yes.
And I was,
And your mom was right.
yeah, she was.
Being a father, I have learned that I hate slime with a passion. And
Oh,
what it
you wanna
does
make
to
it
my
worse?
house. What?
Glitter slime.
No!
Oh, yeah.
No, then you're stuck with it forever.
See?
You're right. I hope you step on a Lego. Anyway, sometimes I get road rage walking behind people in the grocery store.
when
This
they're
is
taking
frustrating.
up the middle of the aisle.
No, it's not just that.
I have been there.
It's this. It's when they park their buggy in front of something and step across the aisle to
Yes.
look at something on the other
Yes.
side.
Yes.
That's what gets me.
okay.
And I'm standing there like just minding my own business, pretending I'm looking at something. You know?
Now,
kind of thing.
now, Caroline, what I'm about to say is not an insult towards
Okay.
you. Just want to put that out there.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, pre-reference that, and then, Stephen, you may have been through this.
Yeah.
It is no surprise to you that I am tall, right?
Yeah.
So when
yeah.
when I go to grocery stores, small people often ask me, "Hey, will you get that off the top?"
I'm one of those small
This
people.
has happened to me 4 or 5 times in my life. Like
My family, like my whole family, is just those people who have
somebody
to.
like points to
Can
me,
you
"Hey,
get that?"
you, yeah, you, get over here and get
Yeah.
this."
It's
Do
really,
I look like I work here? Like,
right? It's crazy when
you
you're wearing
didn't even give me a tip.
when
What
you're
is
wearing a solid colored shirt and people assume you
Yes.
work there. It's like,
Yes.
sir, could you get this for me? Well, sure, I can do that. I don't
Steven,
work
has
here.
that
but I'd
ever
be glad.
happened to you?
Oh,
before?
many times.
Oh my gosh.
I used to work at Walmart, right?
Yes.
Oh.
And our phone number at my house was actually 1 digit off from the photo lab at the Coleman Walmart.
That's
Oh,
fun.
I
goodness.
happened to work at the photo lab at Coleman Walmart.
That's funny.
so I was able to answer their questions.
How
when they
did
got
you
wrong
finagle
calls.
that?
I don't know. It just
Yeah.
happened.
Crazy.
happened.
You just finagle. I don't know if you've done this, Carolina. And, obviously, I'm not making fun of you again. Obviously,
Go
if
for
you
it.
have, but Mark say from turning myself into a box doll today. Steven, you've done it, hadn't you?
Never.
No. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
No, I
No.
don't.
Look on Facebook.
Okay.
A box doll.
Every third person, like, I don't know how they do it, but they end up in a box.
Oh,
And-
like the AI thing.
Yes,
Like, you
yeah.
make your own Barbie doll.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't done that.
See,
Caroline, you want to, though.
you're safe.
See,
Now she's gonna do it.
I felt like, I was like, that would be fun to do. But I'm not really an AI person. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It can
But
be
I have
all-
seen them all over Facebook.
Yes, me too.
I have a
Like,
question.
every day.
Have you ever seen Harry Potter?
Oh, yes, many times.
Could you imagine what the crew would look like as Harry Squatter?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Harry's jacked.
You know, Dumbledore is terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like Dumbledore and J.K. Simmons all rolled up together,
Jeez.
buffed up. Right?
He kind of looks a little Hulk Hogan-ish with the...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mess with him.
Easter's the Sunday.
Yes.
Do not leave your Easter bunny
Ooh.
in the car.
Ooh.
Oh.
It became Easter dog.
Yeah.
It became Easter, I'm going to get you,
Oh.
Yeah.
bunny.
That looks terrifying.
I know, it's horrifying.
Oh, I'd be scared if I saw that.
I'm sure it started well, but it definitely didn't end that way.
Exactly.
And so that's terrifying.
One of those
Good intentions.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
and I don't know if you guys know this or not.
I do.
But
Titanic.
you see, well, Titanic, but Titanic actually sank on this day in history.
Like,
On this day at like 2 o'clock in
Today?
the morning.
Today?
Yeah.
like April 15th?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
It's a sad story. That's why they make it tax day, probably. Right?
I never put the two together before.
Yeah, but now you are.
That's
kinda
it.
funny.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the reason.
But this is a more realistic image of what it would look like if you're on front of the Titanic.
That
All
is-
that
Yeah.
wind in your face.
That's
Yeah.
what love looks like.
That's
right?
it.
Yes.
That's it
Right,
right
there. That's the face of love. God.
Since we're talking movies,
Also terrifying.
and
Yeah.
I think Caroline, you have a little experience with this one here.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a yellow brick road. It's pollen.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
That's been for real
Yeah.
lately.
Oh, pollen's all over the place.
It is.
I saw a video on the
Yeah.
socials, and it was showing this pond that was covered in yellow pollen. Except it
Ugh.
wasn't just; it was like a thick layer of it.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, it was very terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's seasonal allergies are kicking up right now.
Oh, yeah. This is what happens when kids grow up and get adult money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have appreciated that in the 90s right there. But now, you couldn't get me in those pants right there.
Oh, which
Steven.
color did you want to be?
Red.
Yes, of course.
Red.
I was between red
Want to be the Red Ranger.
or white. White was good,
Tyrannosaurus Rex, man.
too. The White Ranger was good too, though.
Yeah, I like the White Ranger.
I like that one.
He was pretty awesome.
Caroline's like, "What are you talking about?"
I know Power Rangers.
Okay, you do.
But
You
I
know the
never really
originals?
watched them. No, I've never watched it. I just know of it.
Yeah.
I've probably seen. I've seen something. I'm sure at some point, but
Yeah.
I've not watched it.
This is hilarious. Sure. You gather with your friends and it's breathtaking, but locusts get together and everyone is like, ooh, a plague. It's true.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't want to see a bunch of locusts. That's terrifying.
No.
Right.
The Varsity Radio Show, we're on everything. Steven just popped the graphic up.
You know, I would love to see a little
Candy!
a little more candy.
Well, she
Yeah.
was there.
About 18 seconds to candy.
Candy, are you alive? Oh, there you
There
are.
she
You
is.
are alive. I just saw a jacket. I was terrified. It's like,
I'm here.
What happened to Candy?
We're up in 6 seconds, y'all. We ready to talk?
Yes.
Yes.
Ready.
Let's do this thing.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
So excited to be joined by the one, the only, the amazing, the fantastic. Thank God she has a head. Candy Armstrong.
She has a head.
Yes. You don't understand. Me and Caroline opened up the video and you weren't there. It was just a jacket and I was scared.
Very concerned.
Yeah.
Very,
No,
very.
I had to go and run and get a couple of cards.
Hey! There's the purpose.
Yeah. There is. How are y'all doing?
We're good.
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 Quite fantastic, Candy.
Good to hear y'all. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah.
I'll be working on
we can
that. You'll be
see
able
you.
to see them hopefully next week.
Okay.
All right. But we can
Very
see
good.
you.
Yes. Anyway, Miss Candy, can you tell us about the wonderful world of Fellowship of Christian Athletes and what's going on?
We are so excited because, believe it or not, sports camp, boot camp starts next month.
Nice.
Yeah. Crazy. But yes, we are in full swing camp mode, trying to get everything ready and prepped and prepared for it. We have Ministers Appreciation Lunch coming up next week, which is Tuesday, April the 22nd, 12 o'clock at Cheesecake Factory. So any of you Marshall County pastors out there, Seth, you included.
Yep, I'll probably be
We'd
there.
love to have Love to have you.
Do you get to go
But,
too, Candy? Do you get to go enjoy
what?
some? Do you
Yes.
get to go enjoy some cheesecake too?
She does.
Yes.
What's your favorite? Your favorite flavor?
You know, I had the. We were there a couple of weeks ago, and I had their hot caramel crunch cheesecake.
Thought you were going to say heart.
It was so good, so good. Yeah, it was really good. But that's probably my new favorite. Usually, I'm just traditional, and I like strawberries. But yeah, that was good.
Got a little bougie with the cheesecake.
Game changer.
Got sophisticated.
Yeah.
Sophisticated.
I bet you put your pinky up when you were eating that cheesecake.
I didn't, but I could have put my face in it.
That's funny.
It was good. It was that good. It was Yeah. It was really good.
Cool.
Try it. You'll agree. If you like caramel, you'll love it. But anyway, no, we are in full swing, like I said, camp mode, trying to get everything ready for it. In the meantime, we've got a Minister's Appreciation Lunch, but our sports camp, everything is now on our website. We got the partnership brochures. We've got the clinician brochures that will let you see what clinicians are teaching, instructing that particular sport during the week. It's so much. How to register the camp is for ages 7 through 13. And if we have any campers out there who have aged out of camp and they're still interested in working, you can become a huddle leader. So the huddle leader link is on the website as well. If you're an adult and parent and you want to help volunteer at camps, whether it's help serve meals or whatever, registration is always a huge, huge process of getting the campers checked in every morning, whatnot. But there's a volunteer link for the adults on there as well. But our first camp starts off on June the 9th at Sand Mountain Park there in Marshall County. The 9th through the 13th. These camps are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3:30. And lunch is provided, snacks is provided. They have their sport time with their clinicians. All the clinicians are either a college athlete for that particular sport. They are a high school or college coach for that sport. We have Devin Wyman that comes in from Frisco, Texas, that helps with the football clinician. He used to play college football. He played pro ball. We have Lenny Muckle that comes in, was a professional soccer player, and then he coached professionally. He comes back. Those two come back every single year and help us with camp. And we always look forward to see Uncle Devin and Uncle Lenny. It's so cool to see them again.
He is a big dude.
He is a huge dude. He's huge. He is massive. Love, love, love him. And they both have such a heart and passion for Christ and investing in these kids and leading them to Christ and just planting seeds. That's all we're doing is planting seeds. And then it's up to God. He does the rest of the work. But they hear the gospel when they're there. They have competition. They have their sport. They have group competitions. We divided up junior high, senior high, organized mass chaos. I mean, they have the best time. But the best thing is hearing about Christ. And that's always, it's so cool. It's so cool to invest in those little campers. But that's Marshall County. And then we move over back to Madison County. That will be June the 16th through the 20th. And then we will have Coleman Sports Camp July the 7th through the 11th. And then the Madison County West is going to be July the 14th through 18th. And then right behind it, we have our PLT for our middle school, ages grades 6 through 8. High school is 9th through 12th. The middle school is July the 24th and 25th. And then the high school is August the 1st and 2nd. The middle school will be at Madison Academy. And then the high school will be at the Von Braun Civic Center here at the Probst Arena. Huge, huge, huge summer events. Amazing. And we're also having a cool thing that we're doing for family night. Instead of just having a pick and choose like we usually do Coleman and Madison West. This year we're doing for all of them.
Wow.
And it's going to be a night out with the Trash Pandas. So all the campers and their family of 4 get to come in. They'll be for free. They have, the little campers will be recognized and get to go down on the field as of this time. Big fireworks show that night afterwards. So it's just going to be a time that we, the staff, when we have like a family night and there's like a particular entertainment or whatever that night, we really don't get to spend a lot of one-on-one time with the parents and get to invest in them.
Yeah.
And this way it will free up the staff, and we get to socialize and talk and invest and, see what's going on in their world and just share with them about upcoming things with FCA. So hopefully we'll be able to share more and invest more, not just in the camper that week, but be able to invest in the families as whole.
Love it.
Speak with them and talk with them and seeing how we can pray for them and that kind of thing. So we're really looking forward to changing it up a little bit this year.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. We are really, really, really excited about the opportunities that we are going to get to have with the family as a whole.
Well,
that's cool. And we end our summer, so to speak, with our Fall Golf Classic, which is going to be August the 25th.
Wow.
It's going to be at the Ledges. All the information, the brochures and stuff is on our website as well. Check us out, NorthAlabamaFCA.org. Anything and everything that we have going on is on there. If you want to sign up to volunteer, participate, register your child, whatever, for one of the camps, PLTs. There's a perk package. If these campers, if they 14 and older, if they are a huddle leader, we have what we call a perk package. And it is where if they work like 1 week of camp, they get to come to PLT for free. And then we have a St. Simon Student Leadership Advance, where we take all of our huddle leaders and interns, and they become the campers for that week.
Love it.
We get to invest in them to kind of help get them over it's right there in the middle of summer. So it kind of helps them get over that hump, invest with them, energize them, and prepare them for the last part of the summer. So anyway, but there's like 4 different things. If you work 1 week at one of the camps, you get this. If you work 2, 3, all of that is on the website. I'm not going to go into it now, but it's huge. So they don't actually get paid, quote unquote, for huddle leader, but they get paid because they come to PLT for free. They get to go to St. Simon's. So, huge opportunities for them as well.
Love it.
Yes.
Candy, you are fantastic. Thank you for filling us in. I'm so glad we got to talk to you.
Well, I'm glad I got to talk to y'all. Maybe next time I get to see y'all.
Yes. Hey, we were so excited to see you ahead, too. So
yes.
There you go.
Maybe you'll feel that same excitement next time.
That's right.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for allowing us to call in and sharing what we've got going on. And again, NorthAlabamaFCA.org. Lots of information out there, and you can see what we're going on and follow us. See what's new and upcoming. Exciting.
See you later.
See ya.
Steven, I know you got some funny videos.
You know
something.
I do.
I tried to load us down with some more. So, anyway.
Every now and then, doing what we do, like being here in the studio, we're around all this technology, it's our job to kind of bring stories to our listeners.
Yes.
Right? We are journalists in that regard.
Come on.
So when
I
you're
feel
thinking
important
about
when
yourself,
you say it like that.
as a journalist, you put yourself in certain situations that can sometimes go awry. And I used to work in television news.
Yeah. So I know what you're going to show.
I've been to all kinds of vehicle accidents. I've been to some really cool concerts where I got backstage access. I've been to all kinds of court cases and all kinds of stuff, tornado stuff. But when you're around some danger, you have to be very, very careful.
Yes.
That things don't go wrong because it could mess you up pretty bad.
Like this.
And this guy got a firsthand taste of that. So let's take a look and see how bad.
Down the hill, it looks like Ruben is in the lead, and here comes Al.
Oh!
That was a bad idea. Rob left. Global News.
Global News.
My favorite is how he leans forward, oh my gosh. Oh. Did he plan that though?
I wouldn't think so.
That's wow.
He just popped right back up and grabbed that mic though.
I mean, he was laying down, but my favorite's when he lays face forward I'm done. I got nothing.
I've got to contemplate. Do I want to get back up right now?
Yeah.
Like you did when you went
ice skating.
Yeah.
I met my hero last week. He was
actually working at the ice rink.
He was working the ice,
didn't he?
Yeah, he watched me
offered
follow
to
him
help
up.
you
Have
out.
you ever gone ice skating?
Oh, yes.
You have. Have you fallen on your back?
Yes.
Yes.
Every time.
Okay. So you're making me feel better, okay?
Caroline,
you look like such a cool person that never has incidents like that.
Anytime I go ice skating, roller skating, I'm the one holding on. I'm clutching the side, hoping that my legs don't slip out from under me, and I just bust it.
So what I'm hearing you say is you push the well, right? Like, the well.
I take the little walker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Even I'm 18 years old now. At 18 years old,
okay.
I'd take the 5-year-old walker and just push it along.
Yeah. That's where I went wrong.
Oh,
I didn't.
Oh,
and then I fell, and I laid on my back for a minute, and I questioned my life. Like it literally went in front of me. I'm like, should I even get up right now? And
is it worth it?
Yeah.
I've had a pretty good run so far.
I've had a good run. I've had a good life. But then this guy who was here last week, he's a basketball player for Albertville.
Uh-huh.
He literally leaned over me and said, "Sir, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, but are you going to be able to do anything about it?" So,
he could have probably picked
he
you
could
up.
have.
He's pretty muscly.
He was muscly.
Yeah.
But, how muscly do you have to be to pick me up?
You've lost weight. Come on. Don't sell yourself short now. You're not as heavy as you used to be.
No.
There you go.
No. Yeah. I'll take it.
There you go. Right?
But I just... Stephen heard me use my analogy this last week. There's a firefighter in our church, and this dude's got arms as big as your head.
Okay.
I'm not joking. Am I wrong, Stephen?
No, not wrong.
And I said, he's probably the only firefighter I know that could probably save my life and carry me away. His arms are huge.
Good gracious.
Yeah, big dude. Anyway. Clutch is coming, right?
It is. It's coming up next. Let's go ahead and hit my ID, and then we'll hit clutch.
Sounds good.
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Streaming online at 885jfm.com. The clutch moment.
So I want to talk about being brave. And I'm really interested to hear this from you. Mm-hmm. Caroline, who would you consider brave, and what about them makes them brave?
Oh, goodness.
Any category. It doesn't...
Any category. Let's see. Maybe like a skydiver or something.
Yes!
Somebody who jumps out of somebody who jumps out of an airplane. And I guess it makes them brave because...
Is it brave?
yeah. I know I wouldn't want to do it.
I would never do that.
Because, if something goes wrong, that could be life or death if something goes wrong if you don't get clicked in right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you could be risking everything to gain a reward, whether it's, winning something, doing something, just having a good time,
Yeah.
So, I'd say they're brave.
Yeah. On that same level, I don't know if you've ever watched a bungee jumper or something like that.
Yeah.
Like at the beach where there's a woo. I'm like, nope.
Nope. Not for me. Not for me.
Not enough money.
No. Oh, no.
So, Stephen, who would you consider brave, and what makes them brave?
Okay, so who would I consider brave?
Yes.
Well, just about anybody in law enforcement.
Yes.
Because they put
that's
themselves
solid.
in harm's way all the time, to serve and to protect. And so,
Yeah.
I definitely say them.
Yes.
Military.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. The definition of brave, as spoken on the internet, is possessing and displaying courage. And there's a story in the Bible where someone was willing to do what maybe the rest of his group refused to even try. Mm-hmm. It's found in Matthew 14:24 through 32. And he's one of my favorite disciples because I just, when I read about Peter, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Because I can see this guy being not your religious guy, not your super spiritual guy, but just he is who he is. Mm-hmm. And he's blazing, and he's a fighter, and he's a goofball.
Yeah.
And as we read into him, at least when he's with Jesus, he does mature later on in his life. But there's this moment where Jesus sends the disciples on the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going, and they're not the only boat, but they're going, and all of a sudden a storm hits.
Yeah.
And the wind and the waves, they're rocking the ship, and it's scary and everything. And all of a sudden, they see something most people don't see ever in their lives. They see Jesus walking on the water.
Yeah.
Or so they call it a ghost, you know?
Yeah.
It's a ghost! It's an apparition! Something. And Peter, again, why I like Peter, he says, if it's really you, Jesus, tell me to get out of this boat and let me walk. And Jesus says, all right, come on.
Yeah.
And as much as we make fun of Peter, Caroline, he actually got out of the boat.
Yeah, he had faith. He did it.
And he walked on the water.
Yeah. Oh.
And in this scripture, it says, yes, he walked on the water, but as he took his focus off of Jesus and put them back on the waves, he began to sink. But even in the sinking, Jesus grabbed his hand and saved his life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I think all of us would like to be considered brave, but what would it take us to get to that point, questioning my bravery? So, first question, what makes me brave? What does it mean to be a brave Christian, Caroline?
I think to have faith and to step out in anything God's called you to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that, you never know how it's going to turn out. You know that ultimately it's going to, work for the good of, it's going to go according to God's plan, but you don't know because you're not God. Right. So you just have to rely on him and trust that he's got a plan and, it's going to work out as it's supposed to.
Yeah. And I think we all want to believe God's got it. But we get in a lot of scary situations, right? Those scary situations, being brave comes, though, from knowing your Savior. It comes from knowing whatever you may do, he charges with you and will take you to the hard places to do the hard things. Like, being brave takes some guts, right?
Yeah.
So it comes to my second question. Am I willing to do what others refuse to do? Caroline, to be brave, you have to take steps that others are terrified to take. As a Christian, what could some of those steps look like?
I mean, just, if God calls you, not everyone's going to always have this, but, you could be called to move somewhere, called to take another job. You could be called to switch careers or, as simple as, realizing that, hey, that person's not who I need to be around.
That's good.
But it's a comfort person and, it's hard to distance yourself, but, then you've got to go find other people who you want to have a relationship with because you don't want to, other friends. So, I mean, Yeah,
good answer. Number 3, will God make up for my lack? And I love this out of the story, right? It's when Peter falls in, what happens? Jesus grabs him.
Yep.
And it's in the midst of his failure that God shows up. And so when you are brave, God makes up for where you lack. What are some of the ways he has done that for you and others around you or others that you may know?
Oh, I mean, I think, there are lots of times where things don't go according to how I thought they were going to go. And, it might not, when I'm looking at something, it might not, if I try out for a musical, because, that's what I do. I'm trying out for a show and I'll audition for a certain part, but then I don't get it. And I don't get anything that I even considered getting.
Right.
And and it's kind of, it's hard to deal with, when you're like, oh man, I wish I could have done that. That experience would have been great. I could have grown from that experience. But then, you take the role and you continue doing it and you're like, man, that was so good.
Yeah.
Because what God had in store for me, what I learned through that experience, not being this character that I wanted to be, but instead I was able to meet these people because I wasn't on stage for this part. And, I was able to build a relationship with these people and you get to learn and grow in all kinds of ways, not just spiritually. If you, just live your life according to God's will and, just lay it out there and say, look, if it's your will, let it be done.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's hard because you're really putting it in somebody else's hands in that moment.
Yep.
And I think we have that deep heart and ambition and we want to do things, right?
Yeah.
There's things we want and we want it to go our way.
Yeah.
In our timing, in our direction. And so, to be brave, though, it's when we're brave, God has to make up for our lack. And like you said, and I love this, that there's a lesson, even in what you didn't get. God showed you something, right?
Yes.
And I think that's a powerful moment. And so God desires all of us to be brave. So if you're out there today and you're like, I'm not really brave. I don't feel very courageous or exciting in the moment, but I want to be. I want to challenge you to step up and let God make up for your lack. If you'll take the step into the water, even if you fall, He'll grab you, right?
Yes.
And so we're going to pray. And so, God, we thank you so much, God, for this moment. God, we thank you that you make us brave, that you touch us, and you draw near to us. God, I pray, God, that you would give us boldness and courage. And, Lord Jesus, that you, Lord, would help us, God, to know that no matter what, you have things under control and that you're around us. God, help us to walk in boldness and courage. In your holy and awesome name, we pray. Amen. Stephen went. I was like, here we go. I was like, Caroline, we're going to have to keep talking.
I got here just in the nick of time.
You did, too. I was like praying. I'm like, please come in the door. Please.
Walk in, please.
Please. Because I want to talk about videos. And
sure.
So, Caroline, do you like Star Wars?
Okay. Now, listen. Star Wars is one of those things that, like, when I was little, there are always things that your parents don't really want you to watch, right?
Yes.
Well, my dad was a Star Wars lover.
Okay.
So, like, watching people get sliced apart with lightsabers was, like, I was watching it.
Completely normal for you.
Completely normal.
Okay.
With my family, like, my dad always loved Star Wars. My sister has recently, decided that she enjoys watching Star Wars. Yes. And so during the snow days back in January, she had a Star Wars marathon.
Oh, wow.
And she just turned on all the Star Wars all day. And she didn't sit down and watch them all, just sitting down. She had other things going on.
Yeah.
But she just played them all day. And yes, we are Star Wars people in my house.
Follow up. Are you a SpongeBob fan?
I was never allowed to watch SpongeBob when I was little.
Okay. Well, we don't
I don't
let my kids watch it either. Check this out.
Yes, hello. I was wondering if you could play that song again.
No.
The one that goes bee boo boo bop boo boo bee.
That's not true.
Boo boo bop bee boo boo bee.
No!
Bee boo 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 bop.
That's impossible.
Beep beep bop bop.
No!
Very nice. Very nice. I enjoyed that, Steven.
That was great.
That was great.
Right?
And Caroline, I know you go to church and everything. You know Lot and his wife.
Yes.
And
yes.
I saw this, but the angel's explaining the rules to Lot and his family before escaping Sodom and Gomorrah.
Rule number 1, you gotta be quick. Rule number 2, don't fall down. And rule number 3, whatever you do, never look back.
And that's how it went.
Yeah.
The angels and Stephen, I know you got good videos though.
I do.
Yeah.
I got some good ones over here. So let me know, Caroline, do you like to jump rope?
Yeah. Actually, I haven't jumped rope recently, but when I was little, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Did you do the jump rope for heart?
Yes, I did.
We all did, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was one of those people who was competitive and, tried to keep going for as long as I could.
So you raised a lot of money, huh?
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah. Usually you'd get people to sponsor for ever how many jumps you could do.
Well, see, we didn't do it with the sponsoring when I was in elementary school.
Okay.
Instead, it was just like call your people and have them donate money.
Yeah.
Give us your money.
They sponsored, but they didn't pledge per jump.
Okay.
So, yes. So they sponsored you, but not by pledging per jump. They just said, here's money.
Yeah.
And then just jump.
Nice.
So
have fun.
This is solo, right? Did you have?
Yes.
Did you at any point have people who were actually taking care of the rope for you, and you kind of jump in the middle? You have a person on either side?
No.
Maybe not jump rope for heart, but when you're just playing around with your jump rope.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of jump in, you take a turn, and then you jump out, and the next person jumps in.
Yes, I
it
know
takes
what
some
you're
really
talking.
skilled people to hold both ends of the jump rope, right? I mean,
Yes.
seriously, they got to be in
Yeah.
rhythm together. They
Yes.
got to be in
Yes.
sync, and all this stuff. Well, check out this partner here. You can kind of see him on the right side.
Oh! How in the world do you teach a dog to do that?
I don't know, but they did.
That's impressive.
crazy.
Right? I thought so too.
How do you
Yeah.
teach a dog that?
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
Yeah.
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 Treats for you every time.
Take a treat and circle it around their face. You know,
Right?
something. Oh, goodness.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that, Stephen.
Yes.
Now, I saved my disturbing video for you, Seth.
Thank you.
Well-
You're so kind. I hate these.
Have you ever wondered where toothpaste comes from?
I bet I'm about to find out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Watch carefully.
Turtles are placed onto the conveyor belt for initial processing.
This is a lie.
Turtles are then submerged into a purple solution.
This is
to
a
remove
lie.
Oh, no way.
This is a.
With
No
color
way.
removed, suction tubes are fitted to the head to begin extraction. Negative pressure draws the toothpaste compound from dermal
No way.
layers.
That
through
is
the
a
No,
lie.
suction
no
tubes.
way.
Extracted paste is deposited into holding bowls as turtles
gotta be
remain
fake.
connected for full drainage. The compound is portioned and dispensed into individual toothpaste tubes. Tubes are sealed, boxed, and prepared for distribution.
That is a lie.
Of course, it's not.
You're
real.
lying to
I thought it
me.
was
Say-
hilarious, though.
During
I
all
had to
that,
say
My gosh.
save the turtle stuff, I think toothpaste would
Stephen,
have
I'm
been
traumatized.
boycotted.
Jeez.
Right?
Who thinks that stuff
He
up?
does.
I just found it. I'm like, yeah, this and fits. the
Caroline,
bill.
you don't understand the things this man sends me.
It can get quite morbid
disturbing.
sometimes.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need that in my life. I have enough stress.
It's kind of one of those things that makes you chuckle and makes you kind of cringe at the same time.
Yeah.
That made
It's
me
like,
cringe.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel sad for those turtles that aren't even
Poor
real.
turtles.
They started off with the real turtles going down a conveyor belt. I don't know how they got that, but then it turned into like these white, like
Yeah.
turtle statues or
Dumping them in purple
But
solution
they-
and they come out
robots.
white.
They were moving.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was one of those where you put the little mechanism in there, you can make their little arms move a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all sad when you hook the tube up to its head and it
Uh-huh.
I'm
starts.
trying to figure out what kind of toothpaste that looked like Aquafresh.
I don't
with the
know.
red, white, and
Whatever
the
it
blue.
is, I don't want it
know.
anymore.
Yeah, it's not for me.
You got me all messed up.
You're welcome.
You want to bring those guys in here so we can laugh with them?
I can if we can talk about turtles one more time before.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Can we?
no.
Yes, sure.
One
Go
more
ahead.
time for the turtles.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I love this. This is for real now.
He's gonna see you, and you'll go right.
Like, nah,
Just
I'm
smack
good.
him, bless.
I'm good. Just leave me alone. No, just leave me be. That's awful. That poor turtle
Pitiful.
had no chance with that monkey. So
Oh,
yeah,
what a shame.
I'm scared to ask you what's the most disturbing thing you've seen in a while, Caroline.
Oh,
But
I don't know. I think that turtle video probably. I mean, the one with the turtle toothpaste. That's probably.
that was awful.
Ooh-wee.
That was quite traumatic.
Yeah. Oh.
No, things he sent me.
Mm.
He sent me blood showing up in front of a morgue,
Oh.
like in front of a nursing home.
Oh.
I don't want to see that. Nothing in me wants to see that.
No, nothing.
These two. Yeah, now the turtle. What's up?
Whitt and Mckane.
Hey guys. That's who I was expecting, I think.
Yes.
Mckane and Whitt. Welcome to the party. If y'all get close to the microphone, put your headphones on. This is Caroline Smith. And Mckane over here.
No, I'm Mckane.
Right here,
Mckane.
Mckane.
Okay.
Sorry, and you're Whitt.
Whitt.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out because I originally got Anderson, and I figured it out though. But y'all been playing all day.
Oh, we played all day yesterday. Today's the
Yesterday.
last day.
Okay.
Okay. I was just Coach Landry told me that. So this is how we start the show. We have to laugh.
Yes.
The last thing didn't make us laugh. It disturbed us.
Just,
they got to see it.
Very.
Oh,
y'all did?
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry you had to go through that trauma.
Very disturbing.
Before you actually started the show. So,
What do you mean,
Steven,
sorry? You're welcome. You needed that in your life, right? No?
Not so sure about that.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was telling the guys, it's like, did y'all know that's where toothpaste came from? He's like, who even thinks of that? I'm like, yeah. Some really creative people.
Yes.
And they're kind of disturbing.
Are they creative or are they disturbing?
I think it's the latter.
Yes, it's disturbing. Like, who sits around like, this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna make a turtle into toothpaste.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, when's the last time you went to the airport? Where's the last place that you flew to?
I think last place I flew to Colorado.
Ooh.
Wow.
Denver.
Yeah.
We doing some skiing out there?
No, we went in the summer. We went to a city called Durango. We kind of went all over the state. We went to Denver, then Durango. Looked at a lot of the natural parks there and whatnot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How about you? You been on a plane too?
I also went to Colorado last.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So was this something y'all did as a team or what?
No, I went for my cousin's softball tournament.
Oh.
Wow.
All right. Nice. Well, whenever you're at the airport, sometimes you get these announcements, right?
Yeah.
And when you're at the airport, sometimes it's kind of hard to hear,
the video.
especially when you're in the plane itself.
Yes.
You hear the on the loudspeaker, the pilot comes on and decides to talk to you. It sounds a little something like this.
Yes.
Yes.
All day long.
Pretty accurate?
Very accurate.
Steven, that reminds me, I was in Ecuador.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have I told you this story? And we
know.
were leaving. We're leaving Quito, and it's surrounded by mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And they get on the mic, like we're sitting on the runway, and they're like, "Hey, so the plane weighs too much for us to get over these mountains.
Oh no!
So we're gonna figure something out. We'll get back to you when we're done." And then the mic went off. 1 hour later, they come back on. And they're like, "All right, we're going to take off." And I'm like, "What happened? Do we weigh do we weigh more? Do we weigh less? Like, what happened?"
Did they dump your luggage or something?
Yes, that some people's luggage. But I was sitting there like, so did we deal with the weight issue? Can we talk about that? Like, okay, we're going to take off now. I don't want to take off now.
Did people go like keto real quick or something?
I don't.
Like, you want to tell us about the problem, but not the solution?
Yes, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Fuel? Do we have enough fuel to make it where we're going?
Yeah. So then.
Oh, no.
This was a terrible moment in my life. So we get in the plane, and they take off, and it is one of the roughest rides of my life. So, okay, you just told me we might not make it. And I'm sitting there feeling like I'm not going to make it. Y'all ever been in turbulence?
Oh,
like bad. Yeah. No, but I'm talking like we're dropping. Like, whoosh, like, my administrative assistant, Stephen, Elizabeth, sitting in front of me. Mm-hmm. And she turns around. She said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay." It was terrible.
I bet you were praying. I bet you were praying up in that moment.
Listen, everybody on that plane should be so appreciative for my prayer life that day.
Was that one of those moments where, like, the second the plane landed, everyone started clapping because you made it?
Yes.
I've been on one of those
Yes,
before.
and they should have clapped for me for praying for them.
Yeah.
I kept that plane in the air.
You probably did.
I did. I was terrified. We were dropping. And I'm looking at these mountains, and they're getting closer. And I'm like, this is not okay. This may be it. This may be the end for me. Mm-hmm. So y'all have never had one of those moments.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
I was flying home.
Y'all have one of those? No. Okay.
I was flying home from Seattle, and it was like that. We landed, and the plane, we were supposed to have a late. It was like you stopped, but we didn't get off the plane because it was the same plane. So you got on the plane in Vegas, and it was supposed to stop in Dallas, and then we were supposed to fly into Birmingham, I think it was. And when we got off the plane in when the plane stopped in Dallas, they said, "Okay, everyone's going to have to evacuate the plane. It's not safe to go to Birmingham." So it probably wasn't safe to get all the way to Dallas. And so we were shaking, and we were so... that was one of the roughest rides I've ever been on. So, yeah. Oh, mercy.
We're not going to make it home.
No, we're not going to make it.
Sorry.
You're going to have to stand out here and wait for us to find another plane.
I will say this, though.
What? Change your wordage, people. Come on.
The Las Vegas airport is different from any other airport I've ever been in. They have slot machines in the airport.
I've never been there.
It's crazy. And it's a different kind of heat out there, too. It's dry heat. I can handle 105 out there better than 80 degrees with the humidity here.
Yes.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Yes.
The Britt Burns is on here.
So we're traveling by
the one and
plane.
only.
Have any of you traveled by ship? Any cruises?
I have.
Yes.
Really?
5 of them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Guys, how about you?
Nope.
No?
We're going on one for our senior trip, but...
Really?
Oh, fun.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, so how about motorcycle? Ever ridden a motorcycle?
Mm-mm.
No.
No? Okay. Helicopter?
No.
Sea-Doo?
Yes.
Jet ski?
Oh, jet ski, yes.
I didn't drive it. I rode it.
Okay.
You've
How
ridden it,
about a bass boat or a speed boat, something like that, out here on Lake Gunnersville? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, have you ever ridden by robot?
No.
Never ridden by robot before.
This is random.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right?
Very.
See, I'm leading somewhere.
Yes.
Oh,
I
goodness.
feel like there's an
Where's he
end to this
leading?
story.
Well, first, I think we need to see
Not
how
the turtles.
how little
Not the
people
turtles.
drive how little people drive their cars.
Oh
we
my
need to see
gosh.
that first, and then something else.
I'm a little present of a car that I can drive.
This is great. I did not see that coming.
Hey, they wouldn't get stuck in
Wow.
traffic ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
They never have to deal with
Oh
traffic.
my gosh. That was amazing.
Okay, now what I was
Thank
trying to get
you.
to with
Thank
the
you.
with the robot, I thought I'd give you that
So
one to make you
bad.
chuckle. Now, this evidently is a real thing, and this lady is describing what's going on in the video you're about to see. Now, let me give you a disclaimer. It is quite disturbing. Not as disturbing
no.
as what we got into earlier
Thank
with
God.
with the turtles and the toothpaste.
Thank
I'm already
you.
traumatized.
Oh,
But
yeah.
this, just the way it looks, though, is just so strange. Check it out.
This is wild. Today, April 5th, Kawasaki released their robot horse. It kind of looks like a motorcycle, except that it has 4 legs. And instead of it using battery or gas, it is fueled by hydrogen, a clean energy, so that it can last much longer. And unlike a motorcycle or a real horse, this thing can go up and down crazy terrain like you can see here, rocks, mountains, and it's also meant to carry stuff and people. It's called Corleo, and riders can control it the same way they do a motorcycle, where they're using and shifting their center of gravity. There are also sensors in the handlebars and the foot pegs, and there's adjustable stirrups for optimal riding. Now, this thing has a navigation that also has sensors that will tell you exactly how you need to position your body for the best ride. Now, Kawasaki has not said how much this is going to cost, but they've thrown out numbers that it would be around a high-end motorcycle. So $75,000 and up. I think this thing is going to fly off the shelves as long as nobody flies off of the handlebars. My question to you is, do you want a robot horse, and where would you ride it? As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
I would take it everywhere.
Really?
I'd be like rolling up in Walmart parking lot like suck. Check out my terrifying.
It's giving me like How to Train Your Dragon vibes.
Yes.
It's got that feel to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. It is disturbing.
It is.
Yes.
There's. I didn't get your opinion, guys. How y'all feel?
What do you think?
I don't even know what to think about that. I mean, that is, I'd be kind of cool though to have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We pull up to school in that robot horse.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, back in my day, some of them did pull up in a horse. I'm like, this is not okay. Guys, y'all are perpetuating a rumor. And I don't like it.
So I haven't checked school culture in a while. Is it still kind of cliquey? Are there still like certain groups of people that just hang together, and then there's some outcasts, but that you just got a bunch of groups that hang out at school? How does it work at your school in Boaz?
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe in like other grades it's bad, but I feel like our grade, we're in 12th grade. I feel like it's not even that bad.
Really?
Like, I mean, I think there's like, you have like the popular group, but then you have like band kids and all that, and like people, but like it's not. Like, we'll all still, like, talk to each other and, like, hang out with each other. It's just, like, that's people you hang out with, like, we're on the tennis team. We hang out with, like, our teammates.
Yeah.
Because like, we're just with them all the time.
It's who you choose to hang out
Yeah.
with, right?
So, I mean, like, I'm friendly with, like, most everyone in my grade, but the people I hang out with the most is, like, the people I'm closest with and the people I'm most around. So, I think that's just kind of how it is. Like, we're all, like, nice to each other, but I wouldn't say there's just like the popular kids or the rich kids or nothing like that at Boaz.
Okay. So there's this sense of camaraderie. There's this thing where, like, if you do my friend wrong, well, you're kind of doing me wrong. You got to deal with me if you deal with them.
Yeah.
Does that ever happen? Okay. All right. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm going somewhere with this. So I'm taking you now to the
robot horse.
To the barnyard. We're going to go to the barnyard. We're going to check out some roosters who are hanging out.
Oh.
And they've got the same kind of attitude. Here. Let's see what you think.
Hey, you! Don't you be looking at our chicks! Yeah, over here! Yeah, boys!
You got some
Yeah, we're the good feathers!
The good feathers?
Sit down, pal.
I mean, you come here
Yeah.
on the day of my daughter's molting.
Nobody disrespects us in our coop!
And lives to tell about it.
That was actually enjoyable.
I thought you'd like it.
Thank you for that.
Not as disturbing as the other thing.
No.
No.
Not even close.
I'm working
Nowhere
on
near.
it. I'm working
Yeah.
on it. Well, we got an athlete interview coming up here in 38 seconds.
Yep. That was amazing.
Very interesting.
Nice.
I have lots of things to say.
I got more
after
Dusty
today.
Dubs coming up later in the show.
I like Dusty.
Yeah. He's good.
Rockstar and Dusty, they're good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Are y'all having fun yet?
I'm enjoying. Yeah, I'm having a good time.
It's fun.
Good. Awake and alive.
I think my favorite video so far has been the little person car.
That was really
Me
good
too,
video.
but I feel guilty for laughing.
Why?
Well, I think it wasn't as much the little person. It just caught me so off guard.
Yeah.
That was so funny about
That's
it.
hilarious.
Right?
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
Hey, we're joined here with Mckane, Goggans, and Whitt Schaffer. They're here from Boaz Tennis. And tennis is a harder sport than I imagined. Me and my wife one day, we were like, we're going to do this. This would be good for our health. So we went and spent the big money at the thrift store, the Goodwill, and grabbed the best racket we could get for $3 a piece.
Was it wooden?
No.
Okay.
No, but my dad, growing up, my dad gave me a wooden one. Those things hurt.
Yes,
Good
they do.
Lord, they hurt.
They're heavy.
And they're heavy.
Really?
And, yes. Oh, they're so heavy. And, I mean, they're so well built. But have y'all done a wooden one
I've never
before?
used
Oh
a
my
wooden racket
gosh,
before.
they're
Really?
so heavy. Anyway, I'm thinking I can do this. It's gonna be all right. And I hit the first ball, and I'm like, I feel like I'm hitting a home run. Like this is not how we play tennis. Like I fully expected to be good at this. I was not. This is a hard sport with lots of accuracy.
Yeah.
And so Mckane and Whitt, walk us through how you first got into tennis and what drew you to the sport.
Well, it's kind of interesting. Like, so our freshman years, we both played basketball.
Okay,
and
that's a big shift.
It was. But I was already best friends with all the players on the team.
Yeah.
So they convinced me. I was already made up my mind that I'm not playing basketball anymore. So they convinced me. It was like, hey, why don't you try out for tennis? So, me and Whitt, we were really good friends that year. So I was like, why don't you play with me? So that was kind of how it started, and we just go out and hit and whatnot. And we looked rough. I mean, it was rough. I was the same thing you said.
Home runs.
Hitting home runs. Every single ball. Home runs.
Hit the fence.
But that's pretty much how we got started, was just the teammates that we currently have convincing us to join.
Yeah. Well, it makes me feel better that somebody of such greatness had to struggle like I did. Talk to me. Where'd you get started? When? How? Where? Whitt?
The same, but when I first started, multiple home runs.
Yes.
Every
they
ball.
understand me. That's what I appreciate about this moment. I feel heard.
Yeah.
Caroline, I know you got some good questions.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got started in 9th grade. Did you ever consider doing tennis before you got started? Since you started in high school, and were there people when you got into the tennis team who, I guess who were your age even maybe, who had to come in and teach you since you'd never done it before? Or had you done tennis before and you just came in and picked up where you left off, or did you start from ground zero? And then how did that work since you were a freshman instead of, being maybe a middle schooler coming in on JV or the middle school team?
Right. So, it started out, we just got convinced to join. And initially it was hard because the number one at the team at the time, or still is number one, he's in our grade, and we're both really good friends with him. So, he's at this level and we're at this level. It's such a big gap.
Yeah.
So, but the good thing about us, you know, we've all been really good friends for such a long time. So, you know, we would just go hit every single night. You know, go down the course at Sardis or go down the course at Boaz, just go hit every single night. So, you know, just doing that over and over and over. You know, eventually you'll pick a few things up, you learn how to play. That was just kind of how it started from there. And you know, it's kind of hard to get over the gap at, you know, how much better these players are versus me, and we're the same age.
Yeah.
But eventually, you know, we just kept putting in the work, and it just all came naturally, I guess.
And that's for both of y'all?
Yeah, but Mccane's a lot better than I am. So.
Is this an admission, Whitt?
Yeah.
So at what point did you go from hitting home runs every time to actually hitting it in the square?
For me,
it's a good question.
Yeah, that's a very good question.
So we tried out at the end of freshman year. It was in May of our freshman year. So we started sophomore year. Over the summer, I took lessons at SMPA. I started in like June, I think.
Yeah.
So you know, came back in August. By that point, I knew like the basics, the very basics of the sport.
Yeah.
So by that point, you know, I knew how to get the ball in and keep a rally going, but I still wasn't, you know, anywhere near where I'm at now. But yeah.
How long did it take you, Whitt?
A little longer because I didn't take lessons until like after the summer.
Yeah.
So.
And this is your freshman year, right?
Yeah, or beginning of sophomore.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just wondering how long I have to go till I can actually.
Dude, you can pick it up right now.
Yeah. My $3 racket. Maybe I can do something special with it. You've only Mckane, you've only been playing tennis for 3 years and already have a section championship and a county title. What's been key to your rapid growth?
Honestly, if I had to say anything, I think it's just the bond with our teammates. You know, we all just really good friends. So I mean, I think that we all want to go hit with each other every night. You know, we want to spend time with each other. We want to help each other grow. And I think just that camaraderie. You know,
you got it, man.
I think that you know, has really just elevated both of us to the next level. You know, just having people on our team that want to see us do better than what we think we can. So I mean, I think that's probably the main thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Whitt, tell me how y'all make it fun. How do you keep it fun? How do you change things up where it doesn't get boring and monotonous?
We like to play this game at practice sometimes.
Yes.
Where like if we lose, we have to hit each other with attempt to hit each other with the ball.
Oh wow.
Oh.
This is fun. You know, but that's a good way to learn to keep it in the square.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay, so tennis is a spring sport, right?
Yes.
So in the fall, do y'all play another sport? Do you have other activities that you do, or do you just like focus on tennis year round? What do you do with your time other than tennis? What are your other things that you have fun doing?
We used to. Some of the players would play basketball, and then last year one played football. But this year, you know, out of our top 6, 5 of us are seniors, and all of us, you know, tennis was always our main sport. So this year, you know, everyone was just strictly tennis. Like they dropped all other sports. So all year long, it's just been straight focus on tennis. We're just trying to put in that work and hopefully win a state championship this year.
Yeah. Whitt, I need to know. This is not even on. It's not on my questions, but it's really important because I'm looking at you and you look like you pick on people. Am I right?
Yeah, no,
okay,
right.
Thank you. I read that right. Okay, so, what is the funniest thing that y'all have done trying to hit each other after you lose? How is that? Talk about that because I'm really interested.
Yeah. Yes.
I think everybody listening is, and it looks like you go after people a few times.
Oh.
See, what happened was
I'm not like I'm not like targeting anybody, but
yeah, I'm sure you weren't. Yeah.
You know, he definitely had someone in mind,
right?
Okay, maybe one person.
Okay, see?
There we go.
There it is.
There we go.
There it is. And how did that make you feel?
Well, like if we lost doubles, I would aim at that person that we lost.
Okay.
Like Mckane, perchance.
Okay. I thought y'all were best friends, but you know.
I thought so too.
Yeah. And look, we're here at the Varsity Radio Show with the hard-hitting questions, and we're bringing out the true emotions.
All of them.
Literal hard-hitting questions.
Yes, literal. And Whitt looks like he could throw something at somebody. So how have your coaches Cameron Whitt and Eli Golson helped shape you guys as a player?
Eli played last year, so we're close with him.
Yeah.
And he kind of knows us, so he gives us like good coachment and like stuff we're doing wrong. And then Cameron is really good at like moral support.
Yeah.
Because it's like his first year coaching tennis.
Okay. He's doing good?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Give me a statement or something you always hear these guys say that you don't think you'll ever forget for the rest of your life.
Cameron tells me just like hit it in when I don't.
Yeah.
He's like, do better.
Do better. Yeah, do better.
Typically works.
If you'll aim at the center of that square like you did that person in practice, you could win all this, you know.
Yeah.
It's a great motivational speech. Anyway, Mckane, what do you hear him saying?
Well, Eli, you know, in tennis, one main thing is footwork that you don't really think about.
Yeah.
Footwork plays a big key.
No, I'd be happy to hit it.
You know, I struggle a little bit with that.
Yeah.
And Eli always tell me, step into your shot every single time. Step into your shot over and over and over. Step into your shot. So that's what I hear most often is just step into it.
You'll never forget that.
No, because it's like engraved in my brain now.
That's right. Caroline?
Okay, so you're both seniors. So do y'all plan to play tennis after school, whether that's, you know, after high school, whether that's with, you know, a team or just for fun? Do y'all plan on continuing doing tennis, or is there something else that you'd like to do, pick up and, you know, spend your time doing?
Yeah, I think I'll still play. I mean, over the summer I might play like a tournament or something. And when I go to college, I'm hoping to play like intramural, or, you know, if I don't even do that, just like doing like a pickleball club or something, just because it kind of translates over. Not like 100%, but it's still very close. So, yeah, that's probably what my hopes are right now, probably.
Pickleball, America's next big sport.
Yes.
Yeah. I've never played. Anyway, Whitt?
I might would play over the summer, but I'm personally not going to college, so I don't.
Okay.
So maybe like a tournament in the summer. Just keep playing for fun.
Yeah.
In your free time.
I like that. So, guys, what's the biggest lesson tennis has taught you on or off the court?
Probably, if I had to guess, just consistency is key, and patience, just overall. There's a lot of players that I can play against, and I have to do nothing special. I can just wait for them to mess up, you know. So that's where, you know, you have to be consistent in this sport. I mean, that's just like the main thing. It's just you got to keep that ball going in. If you don't do that, I mean, you're not going to go very far.
Yeah.
And patience too. You know, you have to know when's the right time to hit this shot, whatnot. And you know, you don't think about it, but tennis is just as much a mental game as it is a physical game. When it's just you and your opponent out there, you know, if you mess up, it's your fault. So I mean, that plays a big factor.
Nobody else to blame.
Yeah, you can't blame a teammate for messing you up. I mean, it's all you. So I mean, that's just a really big thing. It's just those two.
Whitt?
Yeah, I would say not letting your emotions like guide you wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get like mad if you mess up, because you can try to win the next one and do better.
Yeah. There's chance for improvement.
Always. So, because you're not playing next year, other than like for fun, is the fact that you're not playing, you know, what keeps you going, or is there something else that keeps you going just to try and get, you know, you're wanting to win a state championship or a state title? Is what's keeping you going just the momentum that I'm not going to get to do this again with this team? Is it that you're not going to get to do it, you know, at high school? What keeps you doing it and in it and having fun?
Yeah, I think for me, the main thing is just this is my last year, so I mean, I got to give it my all. You know, last year I was on varsity, and this is Whitt's first year on varsity, but, you know, this year majority of us are seniors, so I mean, I think it showed in like our record and everything all the accolades we've gained. It's just that we're putting our all into it. You know, we're really giving it everything we got, every match we go into, every tournament we go into. Because I mean, this is our last shot to win it all.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we don't have another chance after this, and just I think that's our main thing. It's just this being our senior year, you know.
Yeah. With it being my first year on varsity, I kind of have to like put forth more effort, make sure I do good and win, and that's kind of keeping me motivated.
So good.
Yeah.
So, Mckane, you said what you love most about tennis is being around your teammates and making memories. I want you guys to share a favorite memory that you could share from practice or whatever that's happened during your tennis career.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, do you have one off the top of your head?
I'm trying to think of one.
There's just so many. I mean, like, just on like a day-to-day basis, like we just like always cutting up and laughing, making fun of each other. You know, we keep each other from getting too cocky, getting too humble, real quick. Especially Whitt.
Wow.
I'm trying to think though.
Share one of those memories.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to find one.
What's the time you've kept somebody in line, keeping them from getting too cocky? If that's what he's saying, or you're cutting up and having fun with people.
I like that.
I can't think of one for real.
I don't know, but just like I don't know. It's like every bus ride we have is just always like we're just cutting up and making jokes the whole time. That's probably like it's not like a specific memory, but just like the bus rides, like just like to matches and away from matches.
Yeah.
Just we're all together. We're just like poking fun at each other. Talking about just different stuff, sports, school. Just everything. That's probably my favorite memory. But I know it's nothing super interesting to share, but that's just probably like my favorite part. Is just them bus rides.
So good. You got one, Whitt?
The only one I can think of is we had a player like 2 years ago. Every time he played, he would slip and fall. Every time he like stepped on the court, he fell every time.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Wow. He never didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
And he's never heard the end of it because you remind him
I'm
of it
sure,
all the time, right?
Yeah.
But this year, he stepped up to the plate and didn't die. Okay.
Does he have a nickname because he was tripping all the time?
No, I don't think we ever gave him a nickname.
Okay.
Really?
Gotcha.
Wow.
It's a missed opportunity. I'm just not thinking about that.
They're upset now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start thinking of one when I get home now.
Oh, this is terrible. Anyway, but being able to laugh on the bus and do those things, that probably took a lot of pressure off of you when you actually got to the match, right?
Yeah, it did.
Which probably helped you perform better. When you're not on the court, Mckane, you're into videography, games and movies.
Yep.
If you had to make a highlight reel of your tennis journey, what song would you use for the background music?
Oh my gosh, what song would I use? I'm trying to think. So I've had to use a lot of hop songs
see some
this
of your
year
videography
for the
too.
videos I've made. I'm trying to think of a song that I liked for a video that I made. I was listening to it in the car. What's that song called? I think Everyday Hustle. It's by like Metro Boomin or something like that.
Okay.
I think that's the song I would go with.
What things do you do when you're not doing tennis?
I play video games.
Yes.
And I also watch movies and night shows.
So give me some movies, give me some video games you are playing.
We both play Minecraft.
Okay. That can be an eternal
Have we gone
thing.
to see the movie?
Have you seen the movie? And what do you think about it?
We saw the movie.
I
How is it?
personally thought it was really bad, but
Really? Oh goodness.
Yes. The movie was so bad to a point where it was good. Like, it was so bad you just like had to laugh at it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I understand, Mckane,
but
because-
it's a stupid movie that you can just laugh.
Because McCain's favorite movie is Napoleon Dynamite, which is exactly everything he just said. A solid pick. Who's your favorite character and why?
Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico.
He's my favorite
I'm
character.
gonna throw that ball over that mountain over there.
Yes.
Just
And then
watch
he
me.
he throws on Napoleon on the balcony, makes him fall over.
Yes.
I start dying laughing at the same every time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just love him so much just because he's such a cocky character, and like, I don't know, every time he says something, anything comes out of his mouth, it's always the stupidest sentence you're ever going to hear.
Yes.
So that's probably why he's my favorite character.
Okay, well, we asked McCain's favorite movie. Whit, what's your favorite movie?
I'd have to say Holes from
Holes.
Disney.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that one?
I haven't.
Oh, it's so
I
good.
haven't.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yep.
Shia LaBeouf before Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like even Steven Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. It's a
Okay.
good. I have the song singing in my head.
Yeah,
as
I
you
was.
said that.
Yeah.
Steven, I wish you could play that song.
Right? It's funny you mentioned
Digging up
a Disney movie.
holes.
How are you liking the remakes now that they've taken the animated films and now they're putting them into real life, like real live action? Are we liking that or not liking that?
I've liked some of them.
Yeah.
but not all of them.
Yeah, I like initially when they started coming out, I liked them. Like I liked the Beauty and the Beast remake. That was a good one. I think they did like a Cinderella one. I might have watched that one was pretty good. But like some of the more recent ones, it just seems like they're just trying to like get money and not actually, just because like you remake an old classic movie, you're gonna make money off that no matter what.
Right. Yeah.
So it feels like there's not as much passion put into it.
No, they need to add a little something.
Yeah, they need to make it better.
Are there any of the live action movies that you think did better than the animated original?
I prefer the Beauty and the Beast live action over the original.
That's fair. They did a really good job.
I'm just impressed that y'all know Disney princesses here. I mean, I'm the only girl in a room full of guys. It's
a moment right now.
Y'all know Disney princesses.
Well, I mean, I grew up with two sisters, so older sisters.
Well, then, there you go. Yeah. That explains it.
He was semi-forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably held down and said,
Whitt was
"This
not,
is what we're
he
watching."
I just like watching them.
There it is.
Hey, listen.
Whitt
They're pretty
shows.
great, right?
This is a choice.
Disney's the happiest place on earth, and their movies are the happiest movies. What can I say?
Yeah.
Well, since it's Beauty and the Beast, I got to ask you, which one is your favorite song on Beauty and the Beast?
Oh.
Well, I mean,
be our guest.
Yeah. So this year we did a lip sync. For this year, our lip sync was "Be Our Guest," and I was Lumiere. So
Really?
I mean,
Nice.
Oh,
yeah. So I got to
solid.
go with "Be Our Guest." Is my favorite song.
Did you get into costume?
Yeah, I had a full costume and everything.
Oh, man.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Do we have
man.
video or it didn't happen? Pictures or it didn't happen? You got pictures?
Yes, do you have
I don't
pictures?
have any pictures on my phone.
Come on. Oh,
I want to
no.
see his videography, too.
No, they're not on my phone.
Okay. But you can get them and send them to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can try and find.
Let's do that sometime.
Amazing.
You don't have to do it right now, but
Okay.
after the show,
Yes.
maybe we'll feature it on our TikTok.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Mckane has a super special gift. Also, Caroline, you're going to appreciate this.
What is it? Let's hear it.
He is a fast balloon blower.
Oh.
Whatever that means, we don't know,
What is-
but
yeah,
we're
what
about
does
to
that
find
mean?
out.
Yeah. So
No,
I can-
we are going to watch it happen.
We have balloons?
We're gonna
We
watch
have
it live?
balloons.
Oh, we have
Steven?
balloons.
You want to do it now? Or
Oh, we can do whatever you want.
however you want to do it now on the radio, or you want to save it for just the live over on the socials?
I don't care. It don't matter to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
either
hold on.
one.
Let me grab them for
Here
you.
we
real
go.
quick.
Blowing balloons
we're,
up in here.
The balloons
oh,
are about to happen. So, anyway, yes. It's going to be quite fantastic because we're going to find out what a fast balloon blower looks like.
Yeah. So, basically what happened was in SGA, we were setting up for one of our dances and we had to make a balloon arch.
Oh, I have to do this.
Are we all blowing balloons?
We had to make a balloon arch.
Oh, goodness.
And we had a competition between like 8 of us and I ended up winning the competition.
I can't time. That's my problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I can, but not fast.
Probably going to embarrass myself. I had such a good record earlier.
Okay.
But,
I'm supposed to stretch it. That's what
Yes,
I'm
you gotta
learning watching
stretch it.
Mckane. Right here.
Gotta get the technique down.
The technique. I'm following you. No home runs. Are y'all ready? On your mark.
Hey.
Get set. Go.
Caroline.
I can't. Jeez, girl.
Goodness.
Oh my.
Somebody's sticking it to Mckane right here, right now.
I'm a fast talker. I have to have good breath support now.
Yeah, there's one. Okay. I just want to say mine's not as big as yours.
I think I might have stretched that a little too far initially.
You just turned
You
into
made it too long.
like a gourd
It
shape.
just turned into
Oh,
like a
goodness.
pear shape.
I just want to say that I'm on 2 and all of you are on 1.
Now, for those of you on the radio, you can hear this happen,
Yes.
but you have got to see it.
There's
over
a reason.
Yes.
The
I can't
live.
even.
I'm glad that y'all's. Yeah. Wow, that is quite the balloon, though.
I can't even time on.
I thought I had to. My fingers aren't working. Steven, this is great. Why are you not doing this?
Me?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I got
actually.
two.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
Oh, dear. I feel like it's probably blocking a camera or
Mine's not
something.
even moving. Look at that. Look at that. What is happening?
You gotta play Keep It Up.
Hey! It won't go past my phone. What is? There's got to be some scientific. Okay,
Oh,
there it
goes.
is.
I think it was
There it
static
goes, there it
electricity.
That was like 4 times it hit a wall and came back. That's amazing. So you're welcome.
Now,
Yes.
there's something
That's
about
fun.
somebody's tongue to their nose. What was that? Who can do that?
That was me.
Let's see
You
it,
can
man.
touch your tongue. Oh, goodness.
There it is. glorious.
How far can you stick it out, though? Like past your chin?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Close.
Getting there.
Close.
Real close.
Close.
Very cool.
You almost made it.
Did you make it twist or turn or anything like that, too?
No, I can't do any of that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
It's a long tongue. I could.
And we've had people do all kinds of stuff with their tongues during this show.
Really?
And I'm like, clover leaves and all this stuff. I'm like, y'all are different.
Yeah.
God gave you giftings that I don't have.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this till probably about a year ago, but I think I have what's called a tongue tie. That thing on the bottom of your tongue that kind of, it attaches to the bottom of your mouth.
Yeah.
Mine is like really, really tight. So I can't stick my tongue out far at all. But some people, my wife, oh my gosh, she can lick her nose too. And she can like put it past her chin. It's
goodness.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, mine was cut as a kid. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I got you.
Yeah. He's got skills. Wow. Hey, this has been quite the interview.
It has.
Oh, yeah.
And we've had quite the fun.
Yes, we have.
It's been great.
Really has.
And you guys are fantastic. All I want to say is, good Lord, girl, you can blow that balloon fast.
I'm out of my prom.
He's not in his prom.
Secondly, I just want to say I smoked all y'all, at least in my mind. I got
You did,
two.
you did
in the
two.
same
Two
amount of
whole
time
balloons.
that it took y'all to do
Two whole
one.
balloons.
I'm just saying.
I think if y'all had done some breathing exercises beforehand.
Breathing exercises.
Yeah, just kind of get the lungs ready.
That would have been hilarious.
But like Caroline said, she was already ready.
I was going to say, I'm a singer. That's probably why.
That's exactly why.
That
have to be able
explains
to
that
hold
balloon.
notes. Yeah.
She has control of her
We were
instrument.
talking today about my rib cage. It's just like my rib cage is built to be wide.
Yeah.
And we were talking, and I was like, look, it's just so that I can talk. I can take one breath and just keep on talking. That's what it is, because I talk a
Caroline,
lot.
you're an incredible communicator.
I communicate, that's for sure.
Have you ever timed yourself to see how long you could hold out a note?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I know, like, I mean, I have, but I don't know it off the top of my head. I mean, like,
It's got to be up there.
I mean, it's pretty. I've just worked hard to make it long. When I was in 6th grade, I had to hold a note for, it was like 40 something, 50 something counts.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not 50 something. Probably high 30s, low 40s. I don't know. It was in a musical. I mean, it's longer now that I can hold a note. Mm-hmm. But it really just depends on like what if I've drank milk that day, that clogs up my throat and I can't hold it. So I mean, it really depends. It's got a lot of factors, but yeah, pretty long. I've worked hard to make it as long as possible.
And the trick is when you're holding that note, not to go flat or sharp, but to hold it steady.
Yes.
You got to really support with your breath.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
It's a
I've
challenge.
never been able to sing, so that's never been an issue.
I think we need to hear you.
We were talking about this
We
before
were
the
talking
show.
about this the other day.
We should do Christmas carols or something, Stephen.
That's an idea.
No, I have. I think that's a whole nother story. Anyway, we're gonna go over to the socials and we'll talk more about this, and you're not gonna want to miss it. So, but it's been great, guys. There it is. Y'all hear that click?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I
There's a
wait for.
difference.
Like
Yeah.
we're standing there. I didn't want y'all to think like, why is he not talking? But I'm waiting for that thing to go on so I can talk.
Yeah.
Steven, I know you said you have another Dusty Dubs.
I do.
And I need to laugh.
Okay.
So.
Let's see it.
We can do that. Little Dusty Dubs. I got some Rockstar too, so we'll get to that as well. But here we go. I think you'll like this one.
Oh, here he is. Daniel the Spaniel, the all-American pup. Mr. Perfect.
Squirrel?
Can't even look at you. Life was so good before you had to come along and fluff everything up. Ugh. Now I'm not... Hey, don't you touch me, Daniel. Don't you... Don't touch me! You've already ruined my life. It's like you're ruining my pillow, stomping all over it. Did you just fart on my pillow?
Oh, great heavens. And you're certain he's my brother?
Oh, jeez, I'm really sorry, Brian. Are you okay? I guess I had too much wet food for breakfast. Yeah. Oh, it stinks over there.
You think? That's what happens when you fart everywhere, Daniel. I swear, you never think about anybody but yourself. Come over here so I can slap some sense into you.
I'm sorry.
Cats. Cats are intense. So intense.
Very.
Thank you for that, Steven.
Yes,
you want
thank
more
you.
cats?
I like
got
cats.
more cats.
Cats are very temperamental.
Cats musical.
Today I don't feel like doing anything. Meow, 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 meow. I'm just gonna lick on my paws.
That's so good.
Yum, yum, yum. Don't feel like chasing after mice. Some tuna fish sounds mighty nice.
Is great.
Today I swear I'm not doing anything. Meow, 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 meow.
Oh my gosh.
Spider cat, pooping on your bathroom mat. Step on it, squish it down. Turn that smile into a frown. Watch out. You stepped into some poop.
Diddle, 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 cat man.
Yes.
'Tis I, the Phantom of the Popera. Ooh, yes, yes. Ooh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
That was amazing.
That one's the
Spider
Catman, the Catman one.
That one got me right there.
It reminded me of Wilford Brimley.
That was good.
I wanted him to say diabetes.
Diabetes. Yeah. Stephen, I forgot to write questions for
You did?
freestyle.
Oh, I got some trivia over here.
I thought you might, so I figured I'd put that out there. Tell me you have some rock star.
I do have some rock star.
Thank you, God.
Let's see.
It's my favorite.
All right, let's do a little.
But that was pretty great right there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I thought you'd like
laying
that.
Here doing.
Change it up a little bit.
Yes.
Here we go.
I don't feel like it.
Hey, so you still don't feel good, huh? You sure you ain't playing like you sick or whatever? Hold up, wait a minute. You do feel hot, man. Let me pray for you right quick. Dear Lord, bless my buddy. Okay, now lay down. You need to lay down. Hey, look, I know you're sorry for what you did. I'm sorry for barking at you, but just remember, man, next time you trip one of their shoes, let them know you did it. I got in trouble for that, okay? Love you. You know what I'm saying? You're my brother. Cheer up. Let's go. I love you, pretty kitty. You don't have to say a word, because I can tell by that look on your face, girl, you love me too. We gonna have a little litter of babies. We gonna call them puppy cats. If you win, you lose, okay? I'm going to get your fluffy toy. I'm going to play with you. Okay, that didn't work. Want a treat? Want to go outside? Want to poop? Come on, bro. It's up to you to get us out of here. Come on. Come on. Go. Get over there.
Is this for real?
Come on, man. Oh, you know what, man? We can't do it. You too big, man. Roll on this. What's up now, partner?
Oh, wow. That was the best.
That was good.
That's
really
what I was
good.
looking for, Steven. Did you enjoy that, Mckane?
Yes, I love the one of the dog hugging the cat, and the cat looks absolutely terrified.
Yes, yes.
Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
The dog usually looks terrified.
Uh-huh.
I see where this thing is going.
You have to be able to make the most of any situation, even when you're out especially when you're out in public, like these guys.
Yes. I may do that in the airport this summer.
Got a row, man. Even getting applause. Did you see that?
That was genius.
Yeah.
That was just solid genius.
I'd take some thought. I mean, I would never think of that.
You would laugh if you were in the middle.
Even if like you were stressed because you just gotten off a plane that was shaking and you were afraid you were going to plummet.
And
like you were going to plummet to your death. I think that'd brighten your day.
Yeah.
I think you probably could have used that after after you got off that plane that day.
You know what? Here's my problem with planes, and I've flown on over 100.
Mm-hmm.
I've been over the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Africa. I've been Scotland, Greece, the places like those, and I can't sleep. It doesn't matter how long the flight is. And this summer, y'all got to help me, knock myself out. This is a petition for help, Steven. So,
okay.
I'm asking the people in the room.
Looking for ways to knock yourself out, okay?
Because I feel like these people care. I have to fly 14 and a half hours this summer on one plane.
To where?
Tanzania, Africa.
Oh, goodness.
Actually, I'm flying to Ethiopia, then to Tanzania. And so I need to sleep. And I don't want to experience the turbulence. I just want to sleep. So whatever y'all can figure out, I need your help.
I got nothing. I don't sleep on planes either. But I don't like to sleep on planes.
Well, But see, here's the thing. Like, I remember coming back from Budapest, Hungary, right? And it's a 10-hour flight. It's an 8-9 hour flight. I couldn't sleep. I went 24 hours without sleep.
Oh, my word.
It is not okay. Y'all are laughing. I need help. Somebody give me something. Tell me something.
Maybe one of our viewers or listeners
please,
can give you something.
Somebody help me out. Because I'm not looking forward to that.
Is there any particular video game that you're really interested in that you love to play?
Yeah, and I do on my phone, and like especially like I get nervous. My prayer life gets really good on planes. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. You probably want to be on a plane with me, even if it's bad, because I get really close to Jesus during those planes.
You've got the plane covered in prayer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, like, if y'all get on one of those bad ones like I did out of Ecuador, y'all ain't never want to be on that. It'll definitely challenge your life. But anyway, Chris Bashaw, one of my favorite people in the whole world, said, Mckane, the man, Goggans. I hope you get him to talk some. You know Bashaw?
I do, yeah.
He's a legend. Gunnersville legend.
Hey, speaking of Gunnersville, Nala wanted a shout out. Both of the 4x4s got gold at the county track meet for Gunnersville today.
Way to go, Nala.
Yes.
Way to go. How did your sectionals go, guys?
It went good yesterday. All 6 of us made it to the finals in singles and doubles.
Well, you can't beat that.
No, so
very exciting.
We've already guaranteed ourselves a first place spot. We're just hoping to sweep tomorrow and finish it out.
Well, there's our question.
All right, guys, freestyle.
Let's go.
The Varsity Freestyle.
Sorry, I went with the questions without telling you what we were doing. It's been quite the fun thing. I'm looking at balloons in front of me. It's been a day.
Yeah,
it's been a fun day.
It's been fun.
But we're about to play freestyle, and that means it's your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games in Albertville, Alabama, right beside the Pizza Hut. Is the 80s style anything should be. It should be by Pizza Hut. I feel like that's effective and true and tried. So whatever.
The Albertville mullet.
Yeah, the Albertville. You're getting good at this. The Albertville mullet.
Yeah, I've been on here a few times.
Business in the front, party in the back. Yeah, that's a mullet. And it's right by Pizza Hut. You like video games like my 2 boys over here, Whitt and Mckane. B&B is a great place.
Yeah.
But hey, all you got to do is answer the questions. There's 3 of them. Don't be afraid. Don't be like, I don't know what that is. We don't care if you Google. But even if you don't Google, we're just as good and we have the answer. So
we're here to help you.
Yes. We just want you to play. So, which element has the chemical symbol Fe? Is it A, silver? Is it B, gold? Is it C, iron? Could it be iron? Should it be iron?
Can you repeat C for us?
Could it be iron? Or is it D, potassium? Give us a call.
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
That was actual audio of me trying to sing right there. You know?
On helium, maybe.
On helium. Which we obviously didn't have.
I really think we're missing out not hearing your voice.
Steven, if you can pick a song, I will sing if they'll sing with me.
Shout to the Lord.
We are not doing that. We're not doing that.
I want to hear you sing that one. I want to hear you sing that one.
To the Lord.
You are my sunshine. Let's do that one.
Oh, I can do that one.
Let's hear it.
I don't want to do it by myself, though.
Well,
you're musical.
You made me do it solo the last time I was on here.
Yeah, but you're good. Like, it's your gifting. Can you guys
Who says you're not?
No.
I cannot sing.
Okay. Put the lyrics up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today is the day, folks.
Look, you already know. You already know.
Let me beef them. Hold on one second.
Okay.
There it is.
Get them nice and big for you. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Are you calling me old?
No.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
I don't know what you've been talking about. He said that we'd run away if we heard him singing.
Right. So you gotta hear me. Hear me out. I love karaoke. Do you know why I love karaoke?
Why?
Because I can kill it. Like
I'm
literally,
sure.
Not like that. Like terrible. Like I can be really bad.
I thought you did good.
No, I can do awful.
Definitely
I
kill
can
it.
do awful on purpose.
And nobody cares. Nobody cares because everyone's just having a good time.
Steven, if you could pull up, there's no way you could go pull up what I did for Christmas this last year.
Oh, let's see. Where was it? I'm trying to remember where it was posted. Did you post it on Facebook?
It was here. Oh yeah, that was bad. Oh holy night.
Oh holy night.
You sang a solo?
Oh my god. It was awful.
Was it on the show?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Remember when Jordan was judging me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan does that very well.
Yeah, but he's usually nice.
Yeah.
He was brutal.
He was brutal that day.
He's like, you should like never do that again. Ever. Like ever. I guess nobody's going to play for iron, okay? Not that I was telling you what the answer was.
Maybe
that it was iron.
you continue singing and then you sing until somebody comes on.
Yes, but y'all have never heard her. She literally sounds like an angel.
I wouldn't go that far.
She does. I sound awful. Y'all should hear me do karaoke, but I wanted y'all to hear what I did for... I actually saw somebody else do it, and I just repeated it.
A recreation right here.
Yeah, you can just do it right here.
Yeah. Oh, holy night. I don't have the words.
Stars are brightly shining.
Stars are brightly shining. It is
the night.
Our dear Savior's birth.
Mm.
There we go.
That's good.
Did you pop it up?
Very nice.
No,
I'm
it's
trying to.
You seem to be on key. Like you hit the right note.
It's when I get to the point, though. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Where'd it go?
There we go.
There we go.
One of y'all is going to sing after me. Oh, holy night. The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth.
Here it comes.
A thrill of hope. The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Here we go. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night. I did that on purpose. I told you.
That sounded good.
Now you sing. Yeah. I want them to hear you.
Well, what am I going to sing?
Handel's Messiah.
And I did actually have to sing that this past
I
for
figured
Christmas.
you did.
I don't know it anymore.
Yeah,
it was hard.
Do you know any opera?
What is the one they sing on Shrek? That Christian song they sing on Shrek. Yes.
Hallelujah.
Do that one. Make her sing that one. I bet it'll be great.
Let me think
You
the
can
words.
do that one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the words.
It'll pop up in front of you. We have a Steven.
We do have Steven.
There it is.
Okay. Let's see.
Since
Where
you
do I
made
wanna
me
start?
karaoke and really sing. There you
Okay.
go. It's your turn now, Mckane.
Yeah, it's all you, Mckane.
What? I'm joking. See, you got this.
Okay.
I
Now
forgot the
I've
sound.
heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor falls, the major lifts, the baffled king composing hallelujah.
I can't hit that note.
Yeah.
You did really good.
I picked the
That is
wrong
amazing.
key.
You didn't even check. You didn't check your range before.
I picked the wrong
hit
key to
it.
start in.
You're hitting it.
Well, I'm a soprano 1. If I'd have gone lower,
I don't know
like
what
I'd
that
had
even means.
it's the high. It's the ones who sing high.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you do.
if I'd have picked like really low, and then the song, if I'd have picked that same note, and then the notes started going down in the song, I would have
Yeah.
bottomed out, and I'd have just like had to
Been
drop
done.
out. Yeah, it'd been done.
You didn't even get to the hallelujah part. You were so good. She's amazing. Is she not amazing?
Yeah, that
That's
was
what
really
I told
good.
you.
Yeah.
See? So now I sound like a joke.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed hearing you sing.
Well, you're
personally.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Even Oh Holy Night.
Even
You know?
Oh Holy Night.
I made you guys laugh.
I say we need to sign you up to do
For?
a cover of Oh Holy Night. I mean, like,
I think I could
it
get a
be-
lot of
it
views
could be
on
like
YouTube.
It could be a fundraiser. You could do like a fundraiser.
I did that. We do a very Merry Christmas, Stephen.
Uh-huh.
Do you come to that?
Yeah.
And we have a karaoke room.
Yep.
And I sang that song, and my kids were recording me, sent me video, because I was trying to bomb it as bad as I could. Like, I was trying to go as high as I could, and I knew I was cracking.
It's great.
And they were on the floor in the back of the room rolling. Just like, oh my gosh, that was awful. I said, then I did right. Because I think, and that's why I think you two could do a great job, is karaoke is meant to be awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody wants to see
Yes.
somebody
Do
who's
good.
amazing.
Mm-mm.
Like,
No.
you want to watch people bottom out.
Oh, yeah.
You were there for pure entertainment value.
One time I sang Fantasy with one of my friends who doesn't like to sing.
Yes.
Oh, we intentionally bombed that
Yes,
one.
right.
It's
That's-
just like, it's fun.
But you do it during karaoke.
Oh, yeah,
right?
karaoke.
Yeah, we did karaoke for a pep rally this year.
Really?
How'd you do, man?
I won.
Now,
Whoa.
now we find out.
Yeah, I won, but not because it was good.
Because it was awful.
I think it was just because I was a senior. If I'm being honest, I think they just gave it to me. If I'm being, because there was a lot better people than me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
also karaoke, and my rule applies.
Mm-hmm.
Karaoke should never be done right.
No, ever.
That's what American Idol and
Yes.
America's Got Talent
Yes.
for.
Karaoke's where you experiment with all your
Awfulness.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get it all out.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm just saying.
We got about 10 seconds.
Let's do it.
We're going to be
Okay.
bringing some Greg on here.
Greg.
Have
Oh.
some fun.
Glasscock.
Yeah. Here we go. 5 seconds. Brief hold.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
Gregory.
Yes.
The Greg Glasscock. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great on this beautiful day. How are y'all doing?
Man, we're just sitting here singing. Just enjoying
Oh,
life.
boy. Singing. Okay.
You know,
Glad I'm just 20.
wait, to my right, I have somebody who could be on American Idol. And then you got me.
I think you were the best part of the singing.
I do appreciate her. She's very encouraging.
I try.
And it is
I
it
really
is
try
trying
to
to
be.
keep me going.
I tried.
But I literally intentionally tried to slaughter a song, and I had fun doing it.
He succeeded.
I
That's
did.
the thing. You succeeded. That
I
was
was
your
a
goal.
success today. It's just a matter of what you're successful at. So, Greg.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Greg, you are fantastic at being a sports guy. And so,
Well,
I just want you to just bloom where you're planted, man, and tell us what's going on in the wonderful world of Marshall County sports right now.
Well, spring sports are wrapping up pretty much as we speak. Got some playoffs around the corner. I'll just tell you what I know. I went and watched a few spring sports the end of last week. As far as baseball goes, the regular season has wrapped up, and playoffs actually start this Friday on Good Friday.
Wow.
First round's a best of 3, so everybody that made it will play games 1 and 2 Friday, and then the, if necessary, games will be this Saturday. And teams from the county that made it are both hosting. Seth, your Arab Knights are hosting Russellville, which Russellville traditionally always has a good baseball program. And then Boaz hosts Scottsboro. I know Boaz has had a real good year, and that's where I'm planning on being at Friday night. So,
wow.
hopefully those two teams will advance, and I think they definitely have a good chance of it. And then I think soccer is wrapping up next week, and then the playoffs will start. I know Gunners will host, as the boys are still ranked number 1 in 5A, and the girls are also highly ranked.
That's incredible.
And then track and field is winding down. I was at Gunnersville for a huge meet last Saturday. About 20 teams were in it, along with alumni. The good thing about the alumni events, nobody had to go to the hospital or anything. Everybody survived. No broken bones or anything from the older folks out there competing.
Oh, that's funny.
How
did Josiah Reigns do? He told me he was. Yeah, how did Josiah Reigns do?
Oh, very well. Yeah.
Yeah. He told me he was competing. I just need to
Really?
know how he ended up.
He'd been training for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did well. There was one race, I'm trying to remember which one it was, where I think he probably went out a little too fast. And by the end, you go out too fast in a race, and the gas tank
runs out.
Usually hits empty before you get to the finish line.
Yeah.
Which I've been guilty of that myself. So, sometimes that adrenaline gets pumping, and you go out, next thing you know, you crash and burn, But that's okay. Happens to the best of us. But it was a fun time for everybody then, and then today, just ending a few minutes ago, I got an alert about it. Today at DAR was the Marshall County Track Championships, and the boys and girls of ARAB both won, and Gunnersville's boys and girls were both runners up.
Wow.
So that just wrapped up, and then I think they've got sectionals. I think that's next weekend at Scottsboro, and then you got the state finals the end of the month. I think we've talked about this before, how some get a raw deal and some don't. The lower classifications, I want to say 1A through maybe 4A, go to Coleman, and nothing against the good folks in Coleman, but then the higher classifications go to Gulf Shores.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Somebody definitely got the better end of that deal.
So, nothing against Coleman, but if I had to choose between spending a weekend in Coleman or Gulf Shores,
yeah, I'm with you.
I probably don't have to think that hard about that one.
Not a hard decision.
I know what my pick would be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not Coleman.
No.
Yeah. Maybe during Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
well,
yeah.
Yeah. And, if you want to catch a good tan, not to say you can't get a tan maybe in the streets of downtown Coleman. I don't know. But
it's not looking good. Yeah.
I guess you can put a lounge chair on the sidewalk and get you a tan.
You come out in those beach fives in Coleman, they kind of look at you weird.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
They said we were going to the beach.
Yeah.
No, you get the mountains. Oh. Sad story.
So anyway, we're definitely winding down. So, I know I say it every week, but every season goes by so fast.
You're not wrong, Greg. You're not wrong. I appreciate you calling in. Thank you for informing us, and I hope you enjoy your beach tournament in Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll catch some praise in Coleman later this month.
You got this. Good to talk to you.
Have a very good weekend and a happy Easter to all of you.
Thank you so much. Good to talk to you, Greg.
All right, good talking to y'all. All right, see you.
Steven, you probably have one good video left, don't you?
Yeah, I think I got a couple more over here.
After our singing bonanza that Mckane refuses to participate in. Mckane.
It's a shame.
It wouldn't be much of a show. I don't think.
I gave everything I had for you.
You laid it all out there.
I laid it all out on the field. I did. I bet Whitt could sing.
Whitt can sing.
I cannot sing.
Sing for me, Whitt.
I can't sing.
Whitt, what's your favorite song?
I like Dancing in the Moonlight.
Sing that for me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dancing in the moonlight. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah. Good one.
Don't quit your day job. Sing that for me, Whit.
I really can't sing
With
it.
passion. With passion.
How about let's watch a video?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm going to bail him out here.
That's very kind of you.
All right.
Hey, what move should I do? What should I do?
This
What
is
should I do?
crazy.
Tell me. Okay. We'll go here. Ah! It's coming right back to me, though.
I wish I had moves like that. Little globetrotter over here. Hey!
Now let's keep this going. Got a little MJ and Bugs Bunny action.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
The real life Space Jam.
Oh.
I love it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, used to watch him all the time as a little kid. All the time.
Used to watch him live.
Now somebody put. Did I see this right? Was Kobe Bryant, or was it? Yeah, somebody put Kobe Bryant on the questionnaire, didn't they?
Yeah, I did.
I thought so.
There's Marvin Martian over there.
So which do we think? Kobe Bryant
This
or
is not a hard question.
or Michael Jordan?
Yes.
Michael Jordan for sure.
Yes.
Okay,
See.
Good.
See. Still, he's smart.
It's just Kobe has a lot better work ethic, but yeah, definitely all time Michael Jordan's better.
Michael Jordan or LeBron James? Ooh.
Oh,
it just got harder.
I'm gonna say LeBron.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seth is not a happy camper right now.
You just cussed. I completely disagree with you. Well, I was gonna say, did LeBron play with Bugs Bunny? But he did.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yep.
I wonder if LeBron and MJ were to like play a game just one-on-one.
In their prime.
No, like right now.
Oh.
I bet you Jordan could still wipe the floor with him. I bet you. What do we think?
I
No?
think it would be more of a competition than people think.
Mm-hmm.
But Michael Jordan's
Michael
a
Jordan's
whole like 20 years older than
He's
LeBron.
like in his 60s, and LeBron's still,
Yeah.
averaging. Like
Although I
25.
just saw a video of Michael Jordan at some camp, and they said, "Hey, Jordan's for all the kids at camp. If Michael Jordan misses a ball, he didn't." It was just boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. I was like, "Yep, that's him."
Yeah.
He's amazing. So, hey, this is Buzzer Beater. Our show's coming to an end. I hear you, Mckane. You're crying.
I was going to
It's
say
okay.
tears are streaming
It's
down my
okay.
face.
It's okay. Anyway, this is our social media. You're going to tell them where they can find us. Your Facebook.
Okay.
At Varsity Radio Show. Your Instagram. Your X or Twitter. And then Steven will close this out. But we're almost done. And you guys have been absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
And you've been the best host.
Thanks. Thanks.
You've been really wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I had some practice last time, so
Yeah.
I knew I had to.
and- There wasn't dancing, but there was singing.
No dancing. No dancing.
I've got a video here. I don't remember what it's about, so I'm just going to play it, and we can ooh and ah.
Here it is.
Ooh and ah.
Whatever it is.
Fake from Ryan Goggans.
Oh, yeah.
And Frazier
Oh, this is genius.
came off the bag, and
What?
Goggans
What?
tagged him out. Brilliant job by Ryan.
The hidden ball trick.
That was amazing.
It was.
That was
Like
smart.
the look on his face, he's like, "Yeah, I earned that." Like it was like, "Yeah." He did. He had
was
that
clever.
look like,
That was
"Yeah,
clever.
I guess you got me." Yeah. That was funny though.
And now this is, I know you guys likely in the gym, getting your workout and, getting those reps in. But for us as husbands, like for me and for Seth, there's this thing we need to train for. And this is something y'all need to
don't
train
understand
for
until you get married.
in preparation.
This
Training to get the blankets back from your wife.
This
at
is
night.
truth.
It happens.
So,
It does.
for all of you who will be married one day, I'm just saying, you might want to start planning on that
Go ahead and start training.
now.
Or
you will need those muscles.
Keep a spare cover folded on your side of the bed.
Yes.
So that way you don't have to be mean.
Sneak attack.
Yeah. There you go.
Solid.
We got about 42 seconds before buzzer beater.
That's
I got one more video.
Let's
Pepe,
go.
King Prawn.
Oh, yeah.
You are an impossibly handsome man. You, my friend, are an impossibly handsome King Prawn. Please book appoint me to the VIP room, por favor, to mingle with the Beyoncés, the Ryan Goslings, the Brad Pitts. Look at me. I'm Bradley Cooper.
You look like you're in a Boys to Men video.
Hey, you dress for the job you want to have, okay? And why are you buttoned up all the way to the top? Are you going to be putting a tie on today?
No, just looks nice.
It's a style?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not a shrimp. I'm a
No time. You can't just go awarding random points, Pepe.
Why not?
That's just not how I've organized the game.
It doesn't matter. This is my show.
The buzzer beater.
That sound lets you know that our show's come to an end. We can hear you crying through the radio. It's okay. We're going to give you a big social media hug where you can find all things Varsity, and Caroline's going to tell you how to get that.
You can find us on Facebook at Varsity Radio Show.
On Instagram at Varsity Radio Show.
At X, Varsity Radio 885.
And also on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
And we're on podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio. And, wow, we are even on Horizon Communications Channel 182. Hey, guys, good to see you. We want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity. It's Marco's Pizza, pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, beverages in the shops of Albertville. And a fun place to hang out, B&B Video Games. It is the
Albertville Mullet.
That's right, Albertville Mullet. It's an 80s-style arcade in the back, local video game retail store in the front. Guys, we have had the best time.
Yes.
We have sang. We have blown up balloons. I never thought I'd do that on this show, but here we are. By the way, I won, just for the record.
Yes.
Anyway.
2 whole balloons.
Yes, karaoke. It was a great show. And we are just glad that you are part of it. Come back next week, same Varsity time, same Varsity place, 88.5 JFM, the Varsity Radio Show. See you there.
The Varsity Radio Show, Tuesdays, 2:30 to 4:30. Streaming live to Facebook and YouTube and live on the radio. There's no excuse to not tune in.
I'm a little present of a course that I can drive.
You got it!
You will notice straight away it's a three-wheeled soapbox, and whether this gets from bottom to top, we'll wait and see. The bike in the background, they're separate, they're not joined up. I feel for the fella at the front, I've got to say, especially when they go over situations like that. The bone rattler's going to be really interesting here. And Lord knows, oh, down he goes! Oh, no chance! Too much moisture on the tyres, couldn't keep the grip. But the other piece is still going, and look at the speed it's starting to gather. Coming down towards the bone rattler, and then the big kicker over the bone rattler, no problem. This one's absolutely flying down there. There's not a bead of sweat on the brow. The crowd looking on in the background. Down we come towards the kicker at the end, the big kicker, the big drop on the other side. Stand up, take it. Oh, nice and slow. Nelly went over the handlebars, a little wheelie. Over into the bales.
I got a question. And I know it's soon. I know it's too early. But I got a question, though. And the question is simply this. When tornadoes come, why don't they hit a bank? They hit everything else but a bank. I'm trying to get my blessing blown in my front yard. I just don't understand. I'm trying to walk outside and be like, oh, $1,000. I just want my blessing to be blown in my yard so I can quit my job. That's it. That's all. Is that too much to ask for?
My trusty stopwatch, and here they come down the hill. It looks like Ruben is in the lead, and here comes Al. And that was a bad idea. At Riverside Park, Rob Leth, Global News.